and then you go back to work. Like, what were you thinking? I mean, you had lots
I
of
wasn't
options.
thinking.
You had lots of options, and you could have gone and become an expert golfer, tennis player.
Wish I'm not.
Or go back to work. And what attracted you to
Well,
DocuSign? How did
you know, it was,
getting back into
I
that?
guess I got the Marlin job on me, man. Because, you know, when I was chairman, Carter was going to school at Purdue, and then fellow trustee, Bill Osterly, he was the CEO of Angie's List. I went on his board, you know, we took that. But it's not, you know, it's not working unless you're a CEO kind of thing. And then all of a sudden I get a call from this guy who was our first customer at Ariba. He was the CIO at Cisco. And he goes, Keith, this is Pete. I go, I haven't talked to you in 7 years. What are you doing? What do you want? He goes, well, I'm a venture capitalist now. We just invested in this company, and I want you. I go, hey, I'm not going back doing that CEO gig again. No. He goes, oh, no, I'm not asking that. Oh, no, not at all. I go, hey, I'm filled up with boards, man. I can't do that. He goes, oh, no, just have a cup of coffee with me. I'll come to you. So he comes and he shows me this thing called DocuSign, and most people would probably look at that and go, oh, man, that might be a feature of Adobe. I look at that and I go, oh, my God. We make a category out of it. We can run the Ariba play. We can build a network. Instead of buyers and suppliers, it's businesses and consumers. I mean, it's just like, oh man, every company in the world is a potential customer. Every department in the world is a potential customer. And every person is a potential user. All of this. So, you know, I didn't exactly say that to him, but I definitely was thinking it. And he goes, yeah, we just want you to come on the board. So I go, all right, man, I'll come off one of these boards. I go on. And like first board meeting, he goes, hey, we need a chairman. And everybody looks at me. I go, God, okay, fine, chairman, ain't that hard. And then it's like, we're about like a little bit into it, and they go, Krach, man, you think this thing could take off? Come on, do the CEO gig. I'm like, oh, no, I'll think about it. I'll talk it over with Meta. Okay, now, Meta would always do the dinners and host all the boards, you know, with their significance. And you know, you always use the wife as the shield, right? It's like, oh yeah, Meta wouldn't let me. And so they go, we're gonna ask her. I go, oh, now I know I'm screwed, right? And I go home to Meta and I said, hey Meta, these guys want me to do the CEO thing. I tell you, you do not want me to do this. This is 7 by 24. I mean, this is, you get under the desk in a fetal position once a month, guaranteed once a quarter. This is worst job in the world. You do not want me to do this. And she goes, alls I know is every time before you go to a DocuSign board meeting, you're so excited. And when you come back from one, you're even more excited. She goes, I've seen Father Keith, I've seen Husband Keith, I've seen Purdue Keith, I've seen Sigma Chi Keith. It'd be cool to see CEO Keith. I go, it's not pretty, man. I go, I can't do it, man. She goes, I'll be right there with you. I go, all right, man. And she was the greatest first lady of DocuSign. And yeah, so I went back and man, it's been the greatest experience. And you know, what's fun in life is that when you repot yourself to a new adventure, you never realize how much you learned in those past ones. And it was like, wow. And it's just a great team, and it's a really noble cause. We're changing the way business is done. We're simplifying people's lives securely. We have a DocuSign Impact Foundation. We match everybody. We put 1% of our equity aside. And our mission of the Impact Foundation is to transform people's lives by transforming noble causes. So this is, you know, we just call it back at Purdue a regular old hootenanny.